такой прекрасный кекс из ананасов и кокосового ореха мы сегодня сделали. И накрываем с домашним мороженым из манго. Это видео выходит на английском языке, но проверьте свои автосубтитры, и тогда все будет переведено на русский язык для вас. Приятного вам просмотра.
Hello. So I am making a pineapple and coconut cake today with mango ice cream. I'll prepare the stuff for the cake first. So the first thing I'm doing, I've got frozen pineapple rather than fresh. Fresh would have been better, but frozen's okay. I'm just boiling it with some sugar so it's boiled through and reasonably soft before it goes in the blender to go in the cake. So this is cooking away. I've taken about 100 grams of desiccated coconut. You can decide how much you want to put in. I've just put in a bowl full. Because it is dried desiccated coconut, I've put in a bit of water so it soaks up the water, isn't too dry, and it's got a bit of pineapple essence just so that there's a bit of flavour in there. So I'm just letting that set. As far as the cake's concerned, the mixture is just, I'm going to do the quick way to do it. So vegetable oil, 60 milliliters or quarter of a cup in there. I put in the sugar, so it's 250 grams or 225 grams or 1 cup. So 1 cup of sugar in there. I'm going to give it a good mix and make sure that the mixture is nice and creamy colored. I may put in slightly more oil if that's needed. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Now I put in 2 large or 3 small eggs. Ideally the eggs should be at room temperature, but doesn't really matter. Just stick them in there. Back to giving it a rest. Now, whip it till it gets a bit bubbly. The whole point is, once it gets bubbly, there's air trapped in there, which will help it rise. I'm still boiling the pineapple so it's nice and thawed, and a bit of the sugar syrup. Once this is done, I'll just take the pineapple out and blend it, leave the syrup in there. I'll reheat the syrup, and once the cake's cooked, I'll pour this pineapple syrup on the cake. Now the next thing, so I've got sugar, oil, eggs in there, and I'm just going to put the coconut in there. just mixed the coconut in there, turn the oven on, 170, because it's fan oven. I really don't want to put the really hot stuff in the cake mixture, so what I will do is I'll put this in the blender, blend it and let it cool down a bit. Looks like I'll have to make some more sugar syrup later. Chunks left in there. Now, as this is quite hot, I'm going to pour this mixture in the bowl that I had the coconut in and just let it cool down. Cool a bit quicker. Now I've just tasted this because these were frozen pineapple chunks, not that sweet, so I might put a bit more sugar in there and a little bit of pineapple essence. Don't need to do that if you're using a fresh pineapple, because that'll have the right amount of sugar and sweetness. Just put this on the side. Right, now I'm going to put the flour in it. Once it's done, then I'll put the pineapple in last, because it doesn't need blending in, just needs a mix. Now I'm going to use as a starter 250 grams of self-raising flour, or 1 cup. I will also put in a spoonful of about 5 grams of baking powder in there as well. Got the self-raising flour here, my cup measure, and this goes in the sieve. Because I'm going to be putting in a lot of liquid, that blended pineapple, I probably will put in another 50 grams of flour to compensate for the extra pineapple juice that's going to go in there. Just fold it in. It is going to be a lot thicker than normal to start with. And what I'm going to do is put a spoonful of this pineapple at a time to stop the eggs from cooking because of the hot pineapple. Okay, it's starting to smell a bit pineapple-y. It's nice. This is what it looks like. And you can just see it going in. once this is being done, I will make the mango ice cream filling. Right, as I said earlier, I was going to make a syrup to pour on once the cake comes out, so it's nice and moist. So I've taken the pan where I had the boiling pineapple, put a bit of water in there, put some sugar, and I'm just going to let it boil away, simmer away till it becomes reasonably thick sugar syrup. I'll keep an eye on it. We don't want it too thick, otherwise it'll just get stuck there. Get it to a point where it's nice and thick just as the cake comes out. And then we take the cake out, put it in a plate, and then pour this liquid on it. Because if you let it cool down, it will solidify and not really go well on the... Now, as far as the ice cream is concerned, this is going to be done in a normal churner. So what I'm going to be doing is, again, frozen mangoes. These just go straight in the blender with some sugar, a bit of mango essence, because they probably won't have a strong mango taste because they were from a frozen packet. Then this will be mixed with whipped cream and condensed milk. And once I've mixed it, I'll taste it to see whether it needs more sugar or not. Because obviously once it freezes over, the sugar will not come out if I haven't got a reasonable amount in there. And then the mixture will just go in the ice cream maker. And while that's right, now I'm going to start preparing the ice cream mixture. So to start with, I've taken some mangoes, a cup full of mangoes. Just put them in here. And because this was frozen, it's going to be nice and frozen for the time being. Right, now I'm going to whip some double cream. So this is 270 milliliters of double cream in there. I'm going to put a bit of mango essence, about 4 drops of this stuff. I think this one's quite strong, so 4 drops. Right, now, the reason I've not put any sugar in there is because I will be using condensed milk, and I'll see how sweet the whole thing is before I add any more. Just gonna rest it for a while because the cakes, I need to check on the cake. Now I'm going to add the mango mixture. As you can see, it is quite frozen. Now I'm going to open the condensed milk. Now mixing it. Let's see if it's sweet enough. It's sweet enough, but I think it needs a bit more mango essence. Because once it freezes, put 4 drops in there. See if it improves it. So this mixture will just go in the ice cream maker once I've put the cake away, and then this will go in the ice cream maker. Right, the cake's out now. Now we need to get this out onto the plate before I pour the syrup on. It's up there. Right. The syrup is quite thick, but it's not solidified, so I'm going to right, that's the cake done. Now it doesn't need any icing because we're going to put the serve it with ice cream, so that'll be. Hello, right, the cake's out of the oven, so the ice cream's just been done, so let's see what this looks like. So this is just homemade ice cream. Nice and soft. So hopefully so this is the end result, homemade banana ice cream with a pineapple coconut cake. I hope when you try it at home it works out. Right.